What's up, everybody?
What's
Pat,
up?
Joe.
Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I heard a big boom and my internet cut off, and it's not back on. I got to call Spectrum and see what happened, but I imagine that someone hit a telephone pole.
Why is your stuff on the lines?
Yeah, they run it from the line down into a box, and then it goes out through the. Unless Bigfoot decided to destroy my broadcast.
like you did to William.
Yeah, there's a window go up on the telephone pole.
Rip the wires
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. But
Okay,
where
I
were we? We were
recognize
talking
where I'm
about.
I don't know where you guys were because as soon as I entered the chat room, I lost you. So I have no idea what you guys were even talking about.
Oh, it's all your fault.
Yeah, it's my fault. That's what the big boom was, me coming in.
Yeah. See.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Boom. He
Boom,
destroyed the
here's
room.
Trapper. Boom, shakalaka.
Trapper's entrance. The Trapper boom.
That's right.
No, but I was talking about inner city parks having Bigfoots in them. I was doing some research today, Trapper, and there's a lot that goes on. You know, there's a bunch of kids that came up missing, even humans. And there was one encounter that I'll have to send out the link of a guy talking about he was homeless. He was in the park. You know, whatever the homeless do in the parks at night, but he's seen one and it took one of his friends. And this guy's been missing for years, I guess. But he claimed it was a Bigfoot. But
I don't know. I have my doubts on that inner city. I mean, they could.
Well,
I don't see why they
yeah.
can't. You know, but you got to remember they got to travel through the city. If it's locked in the city, they got to travel through the city to get out.
Well,
you know, if it's small enough, would they have enough? Would they have enough supply to supply themselves just to live there? You see what I'm saying?
yeah, but yeah, I mean, you're talking about you still got. Do you remember that park that we went into? That was kind of inner city, right? And we seen those deer.
Oh yeah. Now,
that was inner city.
Yeah, but see that the Buckeye Trail goes through there.
Yeah, I guess that wasn't inner city so much as inner city.
It was inner city. It's part of where the Buckeye Trail comes out of Akron. The Buckeye Trail goes into there from Akron. So when you're on the Buckeye Trail, the Buckeye Trail literally goes downtown Akron.
Okay, so
you actually literally walk the streets of Akron on the Buckeye Trail for a little ways.
Okay, so say encounters like that, and I'm sure people have, and you got to think, so over there in that area, that would be what, 40, 50, 60 acres?
Yeah.
I think that would be large enough. I mean, we see deer in there. What about you get a rogue one in there, they snatch a human or they snatch pets?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah. You just.
I mean, I get where your doubts are for sure. You know, I do. I get where your doubts are for sure because you're thinking roaming. You got to, you know, how well could they hide? There's a lot that goes into it, but
their food source.
Yeah.
But again, that just proves my point that these things, I believe, you know, yes, some of them I do believe stay in the area like we talked about. But I also believe when they do travel, I believe they travel these major trail systems, the Buckeye Trail, the Appalachian Trail, you know, I mean, there's all kinds of trails out there. I mean, I can't even think of them off my head. You got the North Country Trail, and they all the North Country Trail, the Buckeye Trail. If you get on the Appalachian Trail, if you get on one trail, just say you get on the Appalachian Trail down in Georgia, and you're hiking all the way up to Maryland. You know, you come across another trail up in New York, which is called, I can't think, the Long Trail. The Long Trail actually connects to the North Country Trail. The North Country Trail runs from New York all the way up to South Dakota. Now, if you get on the North Country Trail, the North Country Trail will run into the Buckeye Trail, which is a long trail through Ohio.
Correct.
And also, so there's a trail system right there. The Appalachian Trail to the Long Trail to the North Country Trail, the North Country Trail to the Buckeye Trail. Now, if you stay on that North Country Trail all the way up to South Dakota, you got another trail up there. I can't remember what it's called, the Pacific Crest Trail, I think, or something like that. It's because if you are a long distance hiker, they call them the three. Oh, I can't remember what they're called. The three something, or the crown, the Royal Crown, or something like that. So long distance hikers, their goal is, some of them, is to hike all three trails. And that's like a huge achievement to some of these guys. So, but all those trails will connect to each other somehow in some way. So that just tells me, so you take it all back. That just kind of tells me that these things, if they do travel and when they do travel, they will take these long distance trails.
Yeah.
I mean, it's simple.
Yeah, and then how many go into cities or close by cities?
All these trails go through cities or around cities. I mean, you get on the Appalachian Trail. Just say you get on the Appalachian Trail. The Appalachian Trail is so busy is because the Appalachian Trail follows all these towns. You really do not have. There is a few instances where you have to stay out in the woods, but for the most part, you don't have to camp at all on the Appalachian Trail. If you want to go in these trail towns and sleep in a hotel and stuff like that, you can do that. You know, the people that hike the Appalachian Trail, they got a name for that, for people that do that. And there is people that do that. So.
Oh, yeah.
But if you get on the Buckeye
Trail. So then
Trail,
you got, So you got trails going into these parks or into these cities. And then you also got to think about the railroad that also run by these parks and these cities.
And these trails, they follow railroads too. Like, here's an instance. Last year, oh my gosh. About 5 years ago, when I was living in Pennsylvania, where I worked was along a trail. It was along a railroad. Well, I'm sitting out there, and here comes these two people. They look like they're home. They look like they're homeless. And I approached them. I'm like, "Hey, you guys can't be in this area. This is, it was a chemical facility out where I was working at." And I said, "You guys can't be in this area." And he goes, "Well, no, we're just passing through." And I was like, "What are you guys doing?" I mean, they were backpacking, and they were saying we're on they're on some trail, and they lost the trail, so now they're taking the railroad tracks to connect back up to that trail. They were going from the East Coast to the West Coast. There is a trail that does do that. It goes from the East Coast to the West Coast. And it travels a lot by roads, but these guys got off trail by an accident, and now they're taking the railroad tracks all west. So that just proves it right there, where these trails do follow sometimes these train tracks, because these guys were, and they were going to accept the trail up in New York somewhere,
right?
So I mean, yeah, it's possible.
Yeah. So what's to say one doesn't get kicked out of the clan, or he's off on his own adventure, and decides, hey, I'm hungry. I might just want to
Right.
live here. You know, I don't
Yeah.
know. I think that we should do maybe, I might do like a 7 days, 7 parks, city parks, and see what I can't find. When we do that,
Yeah.
I mean, obviously you couldn't. I mean, unless the footprints were really huge. I wouldn't say, you would count footprints because, it is summer, you know, and people do
Right.
walk in city parks with, no shoes on. So,
I mean, Tammy here, she says, what about the cases? I believe they travel through caves as well. I believe that as well. I believe they will travel
what
through
is it?
caves. Tammy says, what about the cave systems? I believe they travel through caves as well. Yeah, I believe they will travel through caves.
Oh, yeah.
And
there's a lot of them in Ohio. I mean,
yeah,
it's just finding them in the summertime is almost, you can't do it. You got to wait till winter to find them, or early spring. But yeah, I mean, look at the caves we went into in the ancient caves.
right.
I mean, and when we film, when we go live, we're there. Me and Mike were at one for 8 hours one day, and we only went live for an hour, But
Yeah,
tons of action, tons and tons of action, definitely around caves. I mean, the ones that we went to, even the ones from, last year.
right. Yeah, and I mean, I was watching a documentary on YouTube not too long ago about. I didn't realize there was a bunch of cave systems along the Ohio River down towards Kentucky area. That's what the documentary is about, is checking these cave systems along the Ohio River.
Right.
So I thought that was pretty cool. I didn't realize there was that many caves down there.
Right.
PA
PA too. PA has a lot of abandoned caves.
Oh yeah, I know a lot of caves up in the Allegheny Forest. I've been in a lot of caves up in that area. A lot of cool ones up in there.
Yeah.
You're breaking up again there, Jack. If you can hear me.
So we got to get up there.
I'd love to get to the Alleghenies. Get back up there to my old stomping grounds up there.
Yeah. I don't want to put on bug spray.
Well, then don't.
Yeah, just a thought though. I was watching some videos today, and it was pretty amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I watched the other YouTube channels, just documentaries like that on caves and stuff, just to see where these stuffs are at. I don't know many caves about Ohio caves. A lot of my stuff's done up in Pennsylvania,
Right.
stuff like that. More hiking has been done in Pennsylvania than I'm used to. My stomping grounds, the Alleghenies.
Right.
I've been all through the Alleghenies.
Yeah, I'd like to see what the topo maps look like for 2023 when they come out.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's going to be. I think I'll do 7 days, 7 inner city parks. It doesn't mean I won't do anything else, but just to see. I'm curious.
Yeah, we lost Mike. Mike's gone.
Yeah, he'll pop back in. Just to see though.
My only thing is with the inner city parks is you have so many people on those trails. I mean,
well, when I would do it during the day, and there would have to be just not any park. I would want to find parks with either railroad tracks or parks with trails, and obviously got to be a bigger size park. But
yeah,
You know, because I don't think they're marching downtown. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, we're getting this park.
Yeah. But
But
what
why not, you know, cover it? I don't know how many others have covered it, but, you know,
Pat
save
Schaefer wants to know what a topo map is.
go ahead, tell them.
A topo map is it gives you elevation. To me, as a tracker and as somebody that will look at it for hiking or even hunting, it gives you the elevation. You can see everything on a topo map. You can it's hard
Ravines,
ravines, yeah, it's
hills, caves, well, indentations that are in the land.
indentations where you think could be a cave. You won't show you a cave, but if there's an indentation in there, you can maybe guess that there's one and go check it out. That's what a topo
Right.
map. I mean, it gives you a lot of the topo maps I look at will also be like 3D, so I can actually see what's around it. How many acres of woods are in there?
Yep.
Some topo maps will give you roads.
Tell you where the boundary lines are.
Yeah.
Good to see if there's any, like, how many hidden lakes have we found? Not lakes, I wouldn't say lakes, but bigger than ponds.
Yeah.
But we found, oh, I mean,
A
you're
lot of
talking
them.
about fish that don't even know what a bobber is or seen human contact in years. I mean, I could have put my finger in the water and they would have bit it.
Right.
I mean, they
Like
were just swimming up to us and going, wow, hey, people.
Yeah, you can find a lot of topo maps on the hiking apps that I will use. You can use a topo map or a regular hiking map, like a trail.
What's up?
Yeah.
Topographic. There you go, Ghost Ranger. That's exactly what it is. Thank you.
Yeah, and they're really good. I mean, they're really good if you're looking for specific areas, things in areas. You know, you got national forests. You can even do different months. You know, what's that terrain look like in December compared to July? So there's a lot of things.
OCST Oklahoma Cryptid Search Team. They say that the Bigfoot here were displaced due to fires 3 years ago. They're just not coming back into the refuge again after the trees have grown back in thicker.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And that's where I think we're going to see a lot more action into fall and late fall and into winter, is because of these forest fires in Canada. So it's not just Ohio going to see it. I believe it's going to be PA, everybody, you know, and it's going to trickle down. And I think that's when, you know, the people that I've talked to, reached out to, and these different areas in different states said, hey man, ours are getting aggressive. They're, you know, some are different, you know, some of our areas are way different. And that's the same thing that we're kind of encountering. You know, me and Mike were talking about the swamp going in there. Trapper, you would think World War III happened in there, man.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, some of it, yeah, I'll wipe it to nature. You know, bad storms, whatever, high winds, deadfall. You know what I'm saying? But some of this is, you know, green, snapped over, land over. It was just a strange feeling. It was weird. It was strange. You know, and I wasn't even planning on really filming. We were just kind of going in there to see, you know, check the place out. And, you know, we just filmed. That's what that, at the swamp, the last one was the battlegrounds.
Mm-hmm.
The place was destroyed. And there was just an odd feeling to it, not a welcoming feeling like, you know, hey, these guys are back. They just gifted us, you know, maybe they got some more food for us. Wasn't that at all. It was you walked in and you were like, ooh, what the? You know, and I was thinking maybe that started from that 15-foot thing, you know, that I seen that when you were filming, and I took off running because God knows I didn't want to be eaten. But
Right.
yeah, so I mean, it's totally different there.
Yep.
So I don't
Mike,
know.
how you doing out there, Mike? You all right?
Yeah, I had to go to the map and make sure I was headed the right way because it's a lot more going around here than I expected. So
Oh yeah, if you need me, let me know. I'll come get you.
now I know how to do gypsy wells the right way. So
No, there you go. You get me some good, clean Northeast Ohio water. Just remember, get it in your mouth and spit it out. I'll just keep it there. That's it. Swish it around. I got to get Trapper some muddy water. Get him trained in drinking muddy water.
No, I have my system I use, my filtration system.
Hey, I would have had it with me out there, but I didn't think I was going to spend the night.
I carry that.
There you go.
Every time we go out, I got that on me.
Yep. Plan for the worst every time you go out.
Yep.
Or you'll be sipping nasty, bug infested water. Yeah. Did look like coffee though.
That's nasty. There you go. Pat Stafford, gypsy well. I'm guessing he wants to know what a gypsy well is.
Oh.
You go ahead.
Well, let's let
I don't do that.
Mike explain to him what a gypsy well is, since Mike just learned how to make one.
all right, it's a way to, I guess, when you need water in a pinch and you're near a water source, you could get probably the cleanest possible water you can get from an area where there's fresh water. The way we did it, you found probably part of the stream that's actively flowing and not stagnant. And you find a location a few feet from the edge of the soft ground to the water, a couple feet in from the water edge, and then you dig down into the soil a decent ways, I guess, like a hand deep, until you get water flow.
Yeah, just a
And
little
maybe
bit
take
water
yourself
flow. You don't want
big-
major water flow.
And then you take yourself like a big leaf, try to put it in at the bottom of where you just dug to help keep the sediment out of the water that flows up through it. And then that water, I guess, is kind of about as clean as you can get for just keeping a little wetness in your mouth, I guess.
Yep.
Not really guaranteed, right, to really be
Safe.
good for you or safe, but enough to kind of just keep the water in your mouth, rinse it, maybe spit it out.
Yeah, you can drink it.
But,
I mean, you'll have 24 hours before any effects will happen. And most of the time, if you drink water like that, if you do end up getting sick, it's just diarrhea, and so.
Yeah, in our video we did, the hiking video, we demonstrated. So I guess it's probably best if you really want to see a good example is to watch our hiking video we did.
Hiking with Jack and Mike on Trapper's page.
Yeah.
Yep. take a look at that, and you'll see us do it, demonstrate it.
No, I don't suggest a gypsy well. You still can get
Yeah.
sick off that water.
Yep. But if you're in a pinch, that's how you
That's
do
like, honestly, that's life and death. To be honest with you, that's the only way I would do it if it's life and death. Just everybody remember, if you guys are worried about being out in the woods without water, just remember, just take a filtration system with you. You can go pick up a Sawyer squeeze at Walmart for about $20. You can get the mini. The mini,
You can get
the
this.
mini's not real good if you plan on using it months and months, like if you're out on trail for a very long time. No, just the mini squeeze isn't good. But just get the regular squeeze if you're going to be on trail for a long time. But if you're just going to go out for the weekend or a couple weeks here, like a week out or something, you know what, that'd be fine. The mini squeeze is fine. But I carry the mini squeeze when we all go out, and
The straws.
yeah, I don't even like the straws, to be honest with you. I mean, they work. The straws work. I'll carry an extra straw with me for in case my mini squeeze doesn't work, because you got to be careful of the filter in the mini squeeze. They will dry out, and once they dry out, you got to change that filter. You got to keep them moist all the time.
Yep.
So I mean,
That's after you use it.
if you're going to spend a lot of time on the woods, guys, just go to Walmart and pick up a mini squeeze, or pick up some kind of a filtration system. Honestly, I mean that's the best way, and just always carry it with you in your pack, in your pocket.
Yeah, they're light. They're not heavy.
Oh, just remember to carry one of those, and then you don't ever have to worry about making a gypsy well. I mean, there's other ways to do it with a sock, sand, rocks. There's other ways to do it with and make a filtration system on that. But just remember, just carry it. Just go to Walmart and buy one. That's just the cheapest way to do it. I mean, enough. You can drink that water all day long. Come out of that system.
But a gypsy well will come in handy if you're in need.
Right. It is. If you go out there with nothing, but never go out in the woods with nothing. Make sure you always. That's what you guys see when I carry my backpack. When I carry my backpack, I got my most essentials in it. I got a place. I have a way to make. I have a way to make a shelter. I have a way to keep warm. Including making a fire, and a filtration system, and I'm fine. I can live out there for a while.
Should see the TV that he folds up in there. That's pretty good.
Yeah. Okay. That's my phone. And always remember, you carry a compass out there. Guys, don't use your phones as compass. Don't think that's going to work. What if your phone dies? Never just carry your phone. Carry an actual compass. I carry one of those too. Carry a map of the area that you're in. That's another way to be safe. Don't go off. I always talk about the apps. Don't always think you're going to go off the apps. What if your phone dies out there? Make sure you have a map of the woods that you're in, the hiking area that you're in. I always carry a paper map. But before I hit a trail, I always pull it. The rangers are always real good about keeping the maps on by the trails, by the trailheads. Grab a map. If there isn't any in there, take a picture of the map before you go out. Every trailhead has a map of the area that you're in. Unless you're going off trail, it's not state park owned or national park owned. Then of course they won't have that stuff. But
yeah, I just went to that map a couple times already to make sure I'm getting back the right way.
Yeah, especially if you're out there like with you, Mike, by yourself right now in the dark.
Yep.
Best way to keep that map. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, they keep them pretty regular. The table map at the stations.
I'll come out and get you, Mike, if you get lost.
Actually, the maps were good because I know where I'm at now, and I got myself back using them. So I'm glad those maps are there.
Mm-hmm.
Hear anything strange out there?
Not really. It's been pretty
Nothing.
peaceful. Not much of a
Who
video
remembers
anymore.
these phones?
Don't see me.
Remember
Would
those
it be
phones?
Heather is asking, would it be a good idea to carry bear spray? Of course, Heather. Bear spray you don't have to buy bear spray just to have bears. You know, if you're in a bear's area, you know, bear spray can uses numerous things. You know, I mean,
If you
protects
don't have bear spray, just buy pepper spray. You know,
Yeah.
you don't want to spend the money on bear spray.
bear spray is expensive.
Yep. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing as
Something
pepper
else.
spray. So
Here's something else too to keep in mind. Like if you do carry pepper spray or bear spray, in case you should ever run into something dangerous in the wild, even if you're just in local trails, I mean, for self-protection from people, you never know
Yeah.
who you might run into.
Yeah.
You might
The
need
only- The only difference between bear spray and pepper spray, bear spray will actually spray further than pepper spray.
that's it.
It actually sprays a lot further than pepper spray. That's the difference in it, and it's more potent.
I can't read those Trapper. It's too small for me, so I
Is it?
can't see
All
what
right.
they're saying. But yeah, I think I'm gonna do the 7 days, 7 parks, and go out and see. Maybe you guys, if you want to both come with me, or maybe hit 1 or 2 of them.
Yep.
But I'll do 7 days, 7 parks, and I'll keep the stipulation is that railroad tracks, trails, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that would seem logical if they were going to pass through and try to make a home in that particular park. Those 2 things are there.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, what do you all think? What does the viewers think? I can't see it, but would you all like to see it? Should I film it or just tell you about it? I mean, would that be too boring for you all, or that's the question. Would you want me to film it and show you the findings of these parks, or just tell you about it?
All right.
Good and Otto would say that'll be a busy week.
I ain't worried about that. Good as you know me, I'm a different breed.
I don't want to hear that. CP says film it. Valley Joe says you need to film it.
All right.
Coming up next month, also, y'all will be getting that email.
Pat says film it.
Together. All right.
They're all saying film it, Jack. So you're just gonna go out and film them.
All right. Yeah, we'll never know what's in it. I mean, I'll get dirty. I'll climb in holes or whatever I got to do. Whatever's there. I mean, it's all in the name of research, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess we'll never know unless we find out. I'll do more pictures too on these because, daytime trying to look through a camera. I'll also get still shots. We'll see. Look for prints.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess that'll be pretty cool. My gosh, Mike, you got to be almost back to the trailhead by now, don't you think?
Oh yeah, I'm close.
How many miles is that trail, Mike?
I didn't look at the distance because I wasn't keeping track until just this last stretch to get out. So I don't know how far I went.
He's been walking for well over an hour.
Oh yeah. I mean, we've been on for 35 minutes already, and your guys are on when I came in 38 minutes. So yeah.
Oh, there's
Yeah.
something looking at there. Hello. It's a deer, I'm pretty sure.
No.
Yeah.
Hey, did you like that short of the deer?
Oh, yeah. There he is. I don't know if you guys can see.
I can't see it, Mike.
I can't see that.
Everybody
Mike.
else might be able to.
Yeah, there's two of them. One's right here, looking at me. He's running.
Good news, Tin Man's back.
Good.
All right. Couple
Tin
deer.
Man's back. He's ready to go. Bear's back. He's ready to go.
Yeah, but how long's he back for?
Tin Man?
Yeah.
Good question. I don't know.
I mean, that guy there takes more trips than he deserves it, though.
Hey,
he needs to be
He
out
deserves
traveling.
it.
He's retired, and heck yeah, I'd be traveling too. I told him he needs to start his own
See the
YouTube
world,
channel.
as much as I love him out there.
Yeah, I told him he needs to start
that'd
his
be
own
awesome.
YouTube. Yeah, I told him to start his own YouTube channel with all the traveling he does.
Right. As much as I love him out there, I'd rather him be traveling and seeing the world.
Yeah.
He definitely deserves it. I don't want to be greedy and be like, nah, he just needs to be out here with us. But I'm ready for this winter, man. I want to get back into the home areas, and we still got PA, so we still got LIB. Claim 4 we can start getting into.
Is that like when's the LIB coming to give us a visit?
I got to get with him. I was supposed to get with him sometime this week. Get a hold of him. I think that's going to be a camping thing.
Yeah, I'm going to be busy the rest of this week. I doubt I'll get out. Maybe over the weekend. I doubt it. I take my son to college this week, so I will be gone from here on out. I'll be off the grid for a little while.
Yeah.
Getting him to college. I think we move him in on the 17th or the 18th or something like that. So I might be able to get out this weekend with y'all, but I'm not. I don't know.
Yeah. Family first. That's what we say. Family first.
Yeah, this summer for me has been really wild. It's been busy and
it's been crazy for everybody.
Huh?
It's been crazy for everybody. This summer's went fast. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not over yet, but it's gone fast.
Yeah.
I mean, not every year we're going to be able to get out there every weekend, every day, but
I mean, right now, all the kids here where I live, all the kids are going back to school tomorrow. So yeah, summer's pretty much over.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Yeah. I think the kids here go back around the 21st. There's somewhere the 20th, 21st, 22nd, somewhere in there. So the parks will be open during
Mine
the day.
usually day after Labor Day.
Yeah. So that'd be a good time to get into those do a day investigations in the parks, see if we can't find anything.
Hey, Mike,
Yo.
Kathy M says, "Hey, is Mike okay, or is he lost? Are you lost?"
Here you go.
I don't know, Kathy, if he's lost. Well, he's back at the trailhead. There you go.
Yep, there you go. Congratulations, Mike. You did it.
You did it.
Thanks to my trail maps.
Like I
Proud
said,
of you.
trail maps are all the way.
I was getting ready to come get you.
If I needed help, I would be like, help.
No, never say help in the woods. That's when you'll get something that you don't want coming to help you.
Yeah.
All right.
Speaking about help, did you hear on that video at 3? There was something that screamed something like help. I couldn't make it out.
It wasn't on that video when you guys went to that one building or whatever.
Oh, that one was weird.
No, that was
I remember
crazy.
hearing that, man. I was like, that was crazy.
On 3, the last time we were there, something screamed help. I couldn't make it out, but it sounded like help. I don't know what that thing is, why it does that, why it screams help. I mean, but at that building, that came through clear. I mean, that was clear as day.
It was.
Yeah, it was like, help me, please help me.
Yeah, that was over by the sanitarium.
Yeah.
Yeah. I heard that from your camera, and I was like, wow. I'm like, somebody's like, sounded like somebody screaming bloody murder, man, for help.
Yeah, and I couldn't get in the area. There was no way to get in that area. Crazy. I mean, you guys seen it when you guys came out and were in the back there. There was no way back there. I mean, that stuff was so thick that wintertime, maybe. I'd like to hit that back in the winter when you can get back in there.
Hey, just like LIB, you guys can watch me drive around.
Yeah.
But I think this winter and this late fall into the winter, I think it's going to be very fruitful for us, man.
Man.
I think that we have enough areas and enough information and enough people around to, different from last year. I think we got enough. Claim 3 is going to be trippy in the winter too.
Yeah,
I think
we go to Claim 3 if we can again soon.
Claim 3 would be nice for the winter.
Yeah, I want to see that mirror. I want to know if the mirror's up. Another thing I want to say, anybody out there, any subscriber, if you got something that you want us to put out there, hit me up and I'll give you my address. You can send it, and then you'll see us take it out and put it out there for you. I got 3 people sending stuff, wind chimes and things like that, that they want me to take out for them and put out there. So if you got something to send, let me know. We'll put it out. We'll take it out. We'll try it. And you'll get the credit for it. We'll say this came from so-and-so. They wanted us to bring it out. How neat is that?
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool.
Yep. And everything that we still talked about is going to happen. It's just this summer has been flying around about taking phone calls out there, live phone calls.
Julia says, how do I send it?
Send me a message on like Facebook page. You go to the cameraman page and you can send a message there, or just look for me on Facebook, or Trapper, or Mike, and just tell whoever, and I'll give you my address to where to send it. And then, like
Here
I
comes
said, we'll
another-
give you credit for it. We'll say so-and-so sent this, and, you know, what claim you want us to put it at, or
Hey, Sharon. No, you're not blocked. I wouldn't block you.
Sharon K. No, she's not blocked.
Yeah, Sharon K. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
but,
the
you know,
messages are going too quick.
What's that?
I got behind on the messages. That's all.
Oh. Yeah, I can't wait to get out there and have the phone calls start coming in. So live on the hunt, you tell Trapper where to go, or me where to go, or Mike where to go, or
That sounds cool.
things to do. Yeah, tell us what you see. Just this summer's been crazy. It's been, I mean, it's been crazy. It's been a crazy summer. Crazy claims. Next year, we're not going to do so many claims. I
No.
think we cut it down to like 3 claims. What do you think? 3
Yeah,
good?
I'm with you. Yeah. I want to concentrate on things that we want to do out there, just like the Alleghenies,
Yeah.
Salt Fork, Hocking Hills.
Yeah.
You know, I want to concentrate on the bigger stuff.
Yep. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just been a crazy year.
I mean, we can go out, we can go
Crazy
camping all the way. I tell you what, I don't want to do any more camping in the winter like last year. I'm getting too old for that stuff.
Yeah, that was man, that was bad. I mean, it wasn't that bad because, you know, I don't know. It could have been worse. But the equipment freezing, you know what I'm saying? It was cold.
It was.
It was
I don't mind
6
camping all
degrees,
the way
10
up.
degrees.
Yeah, I don't mind camping all the way through like October, but once November, my dog is here yelling at me. Here.
Yeah, your
She's
dog's
yelling.
mad that you won't go camping in November.
Yeah.
I say
she's
early
not-
November. I would go all the way into early November. Late November.
Yeah, depending on the weather.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless it was like urgent that we camp there.
Right.
Difficulties here.
Yeah, good Nado saying you got to be driving and smoking, Mike, in order to pull off the proper LIB ride along live video.
Yeah, and throwing a couple F-bombs out there.
Yeah.
Top it off with a couple F-bombs.
Darn mount's giving me a hard
Oh,
time.
Go get her. Go get her.
But yeah, if you any of you have anything to send you want to put out there, yeah, you can send it. We'll put it out there. I think that's fun. I got a couple people sending things and good ideas, good things to put out. It's gonna be neat. Like I said, we'll give you the credit. We ain't gonna steal the credit or anything like that. You send it, it goes. We'll put it out there in your name. Can't guarantee what won't happen to it out there. You see what happened to my camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sharon K says, bust out the old man pipe, Mike.
The old man pipe.
Smoking red with Mike.
Yeah,
MT Mike.
yeah. I'm trying to cut back.
Though. All right, though, guys and girls, I'm going to jump off here.
Yeah, I got
Sorry
you
about-
too. I got an early day tomorrow.
Yeah, sorry about the stream. Something hit the telephone pole and the cable and the internet went out. So I don't. Things happen.
Right.
Aim and control of natural beings.
Yep.
But if you want something out, hit us up. Hit me up on Facebook, the chat room, and I will send you an address. And we'll get her out there for y'all. Just another way for y'all to hear it.
Look for a live stream from me sometime here soon. Till I get my computer back, I want to, try to keep some regular videos or content going. So I wanted to go live sometime here.
How about we go live tomorrow for you? Give something there everybody looks
that's
like.
good, as long as the rain will let up.
Yeah, if the rain lets up. Yeah, I could bring some extra cameras and do a hunt with you. See what we can't find paranormally.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I don't know if I go out tomorrow night. I got a meeting tomorrow night after work for the college thing for my son.
I would like to revisit that area by the sanitarium. That was interesting.
I'm game
I'm
for that.
If you guys do that, I might be
Yeah,
able to
I'm
go
game
out
for that.
because that's pretty close to me. I'm not sure though.
All right. Yeah, Trap, you would love that area.
Yeah,
That's a crazy area.
We'll see what time I get out of the meeting. It's for like all the kids that are staying together. So.
All right.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm going to jump off here. Like I said, anybody got any gifts, anything that you guys want to send out, hit me up on Messenger. And like I said, I'll get them. You send them, I'll get them, and we'll take them out and leave them wherever you want us to leave them.
Yep.
Even on the live stream, we'll go live, and if you say, "Hey, that's a great tree right there," we'll put it on the tree or put it next to the tree or whatever, wherever.
So, all right. Well, with that being said, I guess we'll talk to everybody later. Thanks everybody for joining.
All right, everyone. God bless.
All right.
With that said, I'm Jack the cameraman.
I'm Trapper.
MT Paranormal Life.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Bye.